So this is a riddling rack. This is old news, but today I'm actually showing the riddling process. So I've taken a paint pen and put these marks on the bottles. When I started today, the bottles were at 9 o'clock, but now with a stiff flick of the wrist, we are moving them 90 degrees. Now the reason I'm doing it this way instead of nice and slow is because I'm afraid that the lees, which are in the neck of the bottle or possibly on the shoulder of the bottle, this area right here, I'm afraid that they'll stick. So what I'm trying to do instead is give them just a little bit of violent movement to hopefully get them unstuck. And when this process is done, hopefully what will happen is that the lees will be in the neck, and then we can freeze them and uncap them, and then the pressure of the cider will force the lees out. Now, lees is that it's all the stuff that's just fallen out of the cider. That is mostly pectin, which is called gross lees or big lees. But in the bottles, they'll have just a tiny amount of lees because there's just a tiny amount of yeast left in the bottle. So the whole point of doing this is to have a product that is totally crystal clear. So for instance, this is ridiculously clear right now, but if I were to upend it and pour it, those leaves would get mixed back in and we would have a pour that looks kind of like that. And this whole concept is kind of what started orthopraxis. I was lucky enough to go to Schramsberg down in California and see how they did it, and I was just blown away and so inspired by the entire traditional method or champagne method process, so I wanted to do that with what I have where I live. So, more to follow.